Hi, my name is Gisela Marti, and I am the creative director for Tammy Taylor Nails. The design that I'm going to share with you today is a lucky design, and it sure will put a big smile on a leprechaun face on any Irish celebration. The guest artist, Prizma Powderz from Tammy Taylor. So, let's get started. For this Irish leprechaun design, we're gonna need the following products. From the Prizma Powderz, the Hot Green Neon. We're also gonna be using the Light Peach. We're gonna be working with the Almost Black Charcoal and the Apple Cider. From the regular collection, we're gonna be working with the Pinkest Pink, and from the Competitive Edge, the Clear. The tools that we will be using would be the flat medium brush, the three-dimensional brush, then we have the detail brush, we have the bold striper, and the dotting tool. We'll use the 180 Zebra. For liquid, I will be working with the A+. You need the brush cleaner, the Clean It, the Dappen dish, the white Dappen dish, and the small clear Dappen dish. From the polish collection, the little black dress. To seal the design, we'll use the Top Gel Plus, oil to nourish the nail, and last but not least, our wipe it and towelettes. Before I start, let me explain how to prepare one of the elements for the nail design. This is a washi tape from the Expression collection, and if you notice, it's being designed all over. So with a small thin scissor, I'm gonna cut some strips all the way around. And I will decide what part, depending the colors, would be the part that I will use for the design. Okay, we're gonna start with a technique that is called color under. And it's very simple. It is when you place a color, one color on the top and a different color under the nail. On this particular nail, we're gonna use the green that is gonna show under and the almost black charcoal on the top. So let's do it. You're gonna pick a large size bowl, or depending which is the size of the nail that you're gonna be doing. In this case, I'm gonna do a long nail, so a large size bowl, just like this one. We're gonna place it, and then we're going to pull it on the sides and also on the other side. But you don't have to worry to be too perfect on here, because remember, this is the color that is gonna show under. So it's gonna be covered with the main color. I am patting and I'm bringing down as much as possible, depending how long you want the nail. Don't forget to square on the sides. Don't forget to square on the sides. And keep patting it till your desired length. And there we go. Now I'm gonna put the top color, which is the almost black charcoal, and I'm gonna grab a large size bowl also. You're gonna place it on top of the green. And here you do have to be precise when it comes to the smile, because this is the part that the client is going to show to everybody. So once you do that, you're gonna pat also. Again, if you need more liquid, go for liquid. Until you cover completely the green. You need to go for the second one, go for the second one. If the nail is too long, place it at the end of the nail and do a slight backstroke. Square. Wipe your brush. Pat to smooth And then now what I'm going to do is I want to encapsulate the whole nail. Using a clear bowl. It's going to be also a large size bowl. And you're going to place it right on the center. Backstrokes. And then all the way down. Be sure to smooth enough so you don't have to file that much. Now I'm going to let for a second, and this is when I come over here with my strip. And I'm going to place a strip, whichever is the place that I want. And I'm going to cut the strip. And I'm going to take another one of a different color. And I'm going to place it again on the bottom side. So measure which part is the part that you want, and then cut. I want to show this part, so this is what I'm going to put. Make pressure, so press, and as you press, you also going to get that C curve. Wait a couple of seconds, and then put in a small clear bowl to encapsulate the tape together with the acrylic. Down, all the way up. And down, and my tape is already encapsulated. I'm going to wait till it dries so we can start filing. Okay, now my nail is already dry. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my 180 Cider to file the nail. And don't forget, in a horseshoe pattern. Okay, now that we finished filing the nail, this is our result. And just by itself, just like this would be a beautiful nail. You would put some dots, some lines, and it would be a different design. But I'm going to go one step further, and I'm going to do a leprechaun. So I'm going to use my bold striper and green paint. And I'm going to start right on the side, and I'm going to draw a heart. Okay, all the way, grabbing some of the design of the tape. You can use any green, but this is a green. It's like a neon green, which is really awesome, and it will show beautifully. Okay, we're going to put another one over here. And what we're doing is a treble, 2. I'm going to get my third one, and it's going to be from here. And here. Fix it up right on the center to be sure that you see the heart. And I have 3 hearts. Now I'm going to take my black paint and I'm going to draw a line. With the same bold striper, I'm going to draw a line from here all the way up. This is an awesome brush for long lines, the bold striper. Now, I'm going to do my 3-dimensional. is going to be my leprechaun. And I'm going to put some liquid on my small tapping dish. And I'm going to start with my light peach. And I'm going to grab a large bowl for the face of the leprechaun. So this is a large size bowl. I'm going to place it. I'm going to wait a couple of seconds, and since my brush has a lot of liquid, I'm going to pat to flatten completely the face of the leprechaun. This is a low 3D, so when it's a low 3D, you want to go as flat as possible. Little by little. Once you finish, we're going to go and we're going to grab a small size ball. See, this is a smaller, and we're going to place it right on the center for the nose. Wait a couple of seconds, and when you clean your brush from the excess of the liquid, don't forget to twirl. And I'm going to pick it up. It's my nose. It's a big nose. Wait a couple of seconds and then pat just a little bit to the side. Pick it up again. And that's the nose. Now we're going to do the ears of the leprechaun. And now we're going to pick very tiny, small amount of the light peach. Look how small. So I'm going to put it on the side. Wipe the excess of the liquid by twirling. And then you're going to pull it down just like a teardrop. Once you pull it down, I'm going to pick it up just to give a long ear on the side. So we have one ear. We're going to take another tiny, tiny ball for the other ear. Place it. Pull it down in a teardrop. Take the excess of the liquid out. Wait a couple of seconds. Let me turn a little bit so you can see. And I'm going to do exactly the same thing that I did on the other side. Just pull it up so it's a little bit longer. Now, once we finish with the features of the face, now we're going to do the hat of our leprechaun, and that's going to be in green. I'm going to take like a medium-sized ball, and this is a medium-sized ball, and I'm going to place it from the center to the side. I'm going to wait a couple of seconds, and then I'm going to pull it just like I will pull a teardrop petal. And I'm going to bring it down because that's going to give us part of the hat of the leprechaun. The same thing on the other side. Pick up a ball, place it from the center, and I'm going to pull it because the product is really wet. And shape it a little bit. Part of the hat. My last ball is going to be bigger, like this size, and I'm going to place it right on the center. Wait till it flows and get rid of the excess of the liquid, and then pat to give you the width of the hat. And now we're going to start shaping it. By patting and extending the product from one side to the other. Straight, pat, and there we have our hat. Well, the hat of the leprechaun. And we're going to pat a lot to make it really flat. Now that we've finished the hat, we're going to do the beard and the hair. And I did a mix of my light peach with my apple cider, half and half. And that is exactly what I'm going to be using for the beard. Take a ball and place it right at the end. And we're going to go from one side to another, so pull it. Keep pulling it. And don't worry about it because we're going to do some marks on the beard. So with the point of the brush, I'm going to start marking for the beard. Keep pulling it to the other side. And if you have to remark again. Go for another small size ball of your mix, center, pull it to the other side. Take the excess of the liquid out so you can mark properly, and mark. So we almost have the whole beard. Another small size ball. Pull it down. Take the excess of the liquid. Don't forget to twirl. And with the point of the brush, mark. See, I'm using only the point of the brush. Now we're going to put the sideburns within a small side bowl. Pull it down. And start shaping the sides. The other side, a tiny ball. Take the excess of the liquid, pull it down, and mark with the point of the brush. If you have to remark, because remember the product is very generous and it's going to keep flowing, you remark. Now I'm going to do one more detail, and it's right in here. That's the curl of my leprechaun. Wait till it flows, take the excess of the liquid out, and mark. For that hair over there. Remark again. And we have the whole hair of our leprechaun done. Now I'm going to use my dotting tool and the little black dress polish for the eyes and for the smile. And the reason why I'm going to use the polish is because I don't want to seal the face of the leprechaun with the shine. So I want to be sure that it's not washed out. So using my black polish, I'm going to put both eyes. Right there. Now I need to put the smile, and with that I'm going to be using my detail brush also is going to be with a polish, with a little black dress. And I'll put a big smile. When you're working with polish, you have to go fast because it will dry very quick. But that is also convenient, that it dries quick. And look how happy my leprechaun it is. So now I'm going to finish the hat, and I'm going to put with the same black a line from one side to the other. Just to give an illusion that there is a portion of the fabric on the hat. Really nice. And that is done. Now with my white, I'm going to put my last detail, which would be a little buckle over here. On the hat of my leprechaun. Using my dotting tool and the green, I'm going to put some dots to bring some pizzazz to the design. And it would be here. Dots always will give you a beautiful finish to your design. And you can put as many as you want, depending which is the part of the washi tape that you used, and it gives you the opportunity to recreate. One more over here, and there. Here is my finished design. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the top gel plus all the way around my 3-dimensional to seal the whole design. Okay, now that my whole polishes are dry, what I'm going to do is I'm going to seal the design with the top gel plus. And then I'm going to put it under the lamp, if it's a UV, for 2 minutes, and if it's LED, for 1 minute. Okay, now it's completely dry, so I'm going to clean the surface of the nail with my wiper and clean it. Don't forget to put the nourishing oil around the cuticle area. Okay, so here it is, my finished leprechaun design, where I use the color under technique. And I'm going to show you how does it looks under. See how beautiful? It's green, and then you have your design. Wasn't that fun? I'm sure that if you share this design with any one of your clients, they also will feel lucky. So, until next time, have fun.